What it do? Welcome back to another segment of the Mr. Wayne Reviews Sports Edition, y'all. It's your boy, Moze Lee. Now this segment, y'all, we covering on who I think is going to be the top 10 quarterbacks in the fantasy football world for the upcoming season, y'all. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at the top 10 quarterbacks last year in terms of fantasy football, alright? Now, according to NFL.com, in terms of fantasy football points last year, number 1 was Cam Newton. Cam led all quarterbacks last year, y'all. He had 389.08 fantasy points. That's a lot, y'all. He had 35 throwing touchdowns, but 45 total touchdowns compared to 10 interceptions. That's pretty awesome. Alright, we're going to keep going down the list. Tom Brady was the number 2 rated quarterback in terms of fantasy football, man. He had an awesome year. This year, he'll be suspended 4 games. Tough luck. Number 3 was Russell Wilson, y'all. He had an awesome year last year. And even the second half of the season, man, he balled, alright? The number 4 quarterback last year was Blake Bortles. That might surprise a lot of people, man. But he balled last year. And I'm expecting the same from him again this year. We're going to keep going down the list. Number 5 was Carson Palmer. Number 6 was Drew Brees. Breezy. Almost every year he should be on this list, man. Every year he has like 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. At least every year. You got to have him as your quarterback, right? Number 7 was Aaron Rodgers, y'all. He was the number 7 quarterback in terms of fantasy football last year. Number 8 was Kirk Cousins. You like that? You like that? I do like that. That was tight. Number 9 was Matthew Stafford. And number 10 was Eli Manning. Man, Eli Manning was a number 10 quarterback in fantasy last year. That's surprising because Eli sucks.
Eli sucks.
Alright, y'all, that was last year's top 10 quarterbacks in terms of fantasy football points, alright? Now here go my projected top 10 quarterbacks for the upcoming fantasy football season, alright, y'all? Let's get it started. Number 10 is Andy Dalton, y'all, the red rifle from the Cincinnati Bengals. Alright, now I know he was injured late in the season last year. He didn't play in the playoffs. I think he's gonna bounce back. He bounced back last year and then got injured. He's gonna bounce back this year, and I think he's gonna have hell of a season, y'all. That's my number 10 quarterback for next year. Number 9 is Kirk Cousins. Yes, I still like that, baby. Yeah, I think he's gonna ball again, man. He had an awesome year. He was like the best quarterback of the second half of the season last year. Watch out for this cat again. Number 8 might be a surprise to some. Jameis Winston from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, y'all. Man, I like this cat coming from Florida State. Yeah, he had his issues, but man, he could ball, man. Ain't no question about it. Last year, he hit the scene. He was a little average, all right? But this year, I think he's going to bring it up a notch, and he's going to be my number 8 quarterback. Number 7 from the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. You got to put Big Ben on this list, right? Big Ben is my number 7th player, but watch out, he's injury prone as well, man. So hopefully he can at least give you 14 to 16 games. My number 6 quarterback for next year is Derek Carr from the Oakland Raiders. Man, I'm telling y'all, I like this cat, man. This is his 3rd season. He's just climbing, man. And I'm expecting nothing less this season. All right, and here you go. Here go the top 5 projected quarterbacks for the upcoming season, y'all. All right, here we go. Number 5, Cam Newton. Cam. That's the number 5, man. He had an awesome year last year. He was the number 1 quarterback. He was the number 1 fantasy football quarterback last year. I think he's just going to drop a little bit. Then TDs are going to go down, and then turnovers are going to go up, all right? Number 4, Breezy. Drew Brees. He got to make like top 5 every year, right? Like I said, man, you could pencil in 4,030 for Drew Brees, all right? Number 3, Blake Bortles. My boy Blake Bortles, y'all. Watch out for this cat. The only thing I'm going to say for him is that he throws a lot of interceptions. Last year, he threw 18 interceptions. Now, he had 37 total touchdowns, but that 18 interceptions is a little scary. But other than that, man, I think Blake Bortles is going to get better, man. Watch out for this cat from the Jaguars. Then number 2, Russell Wilson, man. I always think a quarterback who could run is always a good threat. And Russell Wilson, man, he got an arm as well, and he's smart at the quarterback position. That's why he's my number 2 quarterback, man. He barely throws any turnovers, and he's smart with the ball. And number 1, the bad man of Aaron Rodgers, y'all, from the Green Bay Packers. Gotta put AR on there, right? Man, I'm telling you, just still all around, he's the greatest quarterback that we got in our league right now. He's gonna put up tremendous numbers this year. So that should be the first quarterback taken from the draft, all right? So that's my top 10. Aaron Rodgers is the number 1 quarterback for the upcoming season, y'all. Let's take a look at who did not make the list. Andrew Luck. Sorry, baby. I'm a big Andrew Luck fan, man. Like I said, he's a top tier quarterback. But my gut feeling is just saying there's going to be at least 10 quarterbacks better than Andrew Luck. There's going to be at least 10 quarterbacks better than Tom Brady. All right? A lot of y'all might not like that, but I don't care. We already know he's going to be suspended 4 games. But my gut feeling is when he come back from them 4 games, he's going to be a little rusty. And then after that, he's going to be playing a lot of catch-up, man. So it's going to be too late by the time he really starts getting into rhythm. Tom Brady is not making this list, y'all, all right? Another one that didn't make the list, Eli Manning and Carson Palmer. Man, these cats, I don't have enough faith in them. Eli Manning, yeah, he got some rings, but he needed help to do it, and he had some fluky plays.
Eli sucks.
He sucks. Carson Palmer, man, you saw that NFC Championship game last year. He fizzled when the games got important. Watch out. Leave that guy off your fantasy football draft, all right? All right, that's the ones that didn't make the cut. Here goes some sleepers for y'all where y'all could draft them late in the round, and then they will give y'all valuable fantasy football points. Tyrod Taylor from the Buffalo Bills. Anytime you could get somebody that could run and pass, man, watch out for them. Tyrod Taylor, I think he's going to have an awesome year this year. I wouldn't say he's going to make the top 10, but watch out. He's a sleeper pick, all right? Another one, Robert Griffin III, y'all. Watch out, man. Don't sleep on this cat this year. Hugh Jackson, he's like a quarterback whisperer. He's great on offense. He's a great offensive mind. And I'm telling you, RG3 is going to learn a lot from Hugh Jackson, y'all. So watch out, man. RG3 is one of my sleepers this year. Then I got Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitzy, you know, he's still got an awesome core working around with him. He got Decker, he got Marshall, and now he got Forte. So he could pass the ball and dish it out to a couple of people. Watch out. That's also a sleeper pick. And then Phillip Rivers. Man, he just puts up every year, all right? I had to put him on this list. At least a sleeper pick. I don't think he's going to be my top 10. But, man, don't sleep on them. So there you go. That was my quarterback list of the top 10 quarterbacks for fantasy football. One love, one God. Peace.